Hello, aviators. I hope you all are doing great. Welcome to the Crew Hub. My name is Nisha, your very own cabin crew and airline ground staff trainer, as well as your career guide. In this video, more than a guide, I am going to be like a friend to you or someone who's inspiring you to become a cabin crew, because this video is fully dedicated for those people who have almost lost their hopes to become a cabin crew, or planning to give up, or planning to switch to some other industry because they did not get their positive result or did not get selected despite of giving lot of interviews. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my entire journey of how I became a cabin crew, what all challenges I faced, and how unexpectedly I became a cabin crew. So everything I will be sharing here. So please do watch this video till the end, as this video is one of the favorite, and my emotion, I'm going to like, it's kind of an emotional thing for me to share this video with you all, because I've never shared certain stories with anyone except my students who has known me for quite a long time. So this video is really special for me, because with this video maybe I will be able to inspire or create an impact in your life, definitely. So do watch this video till the end. If you're someone who's watching me for the first time, I am a cabin crew and airline ground staff trainer, and I operate Crew Hub, where I help the aspirants to clear their cabin crew interviews. And please do hit the subscribe button, as it helps me and motivates me to create more certain informative videos for you all. Do watch my previous videos where I have created ample of informative videos related to the resume, airline, domestic airlines, international airlines. Lot of interview tips has been shared in through those videos. So don't forget to watch that. Please go ahead and watch it. So without wasting anyone's time, let's get into the main content. Before my video begins, I just want to be really clear with you that I don't want to gain any sympathy or something in this video. This video is completely to motivate you to share my challenges, and I'm sure many of you also face similar challenges like I faced back then in my journey. So please don't think that I'm trying to gain sympathy here. It's just that I want to motivate you. New year is coming, 2025 is coming, and I really want each one of you to shine brighter in this upcoming year and become a cabin crew and wear your dream uniform. I hope this video will help you and motivate you and create a great impact in your life to achieve those dreams. Okay, so my journey began when I was 5 years old, and we were not financially good back then. We used to stay in a small house, and in Chembur itself. It is like near to the main city, and there I used to study in a government school. And my financial condition was not good, so my father got a job in Dubai, and he started working there. He stayed away from us for quite a long time during that time, and for 2 years he was away. And when he came back, at that time I was almost 5 or 6 at that time, yes. And at that time, he next time when he was traveling to Dubai, so he took me and my mother to the airport 3-4 hours early. And we both were shocked, like इतने जल्दी क्यों पापा ने मुझे बताया कि ये देखो, these are the crew members. ये एयर होस्टेस है, ये एयरपोर्ट के अंदर और विमान के अंदर काम करते हैं. And look at them just and observe the people around them. So I started observing. This is just 5 years old girl, okay, 5-6 years old girl thinking about those things. So I observed things. I observed that they were looking so beautiful, done great makeup, amazing uniforms, looking so professional. And I observed people looking at them. All the passengers standing nearby them or passing by them were giving smile to them, looking at them with full respect, and giving them a proper way to go to the airport. So my father, later on, he told me that we don't have good respect in the society due to the financial condition, and I really want to see you becoming this person where you, with your own hard work, with your own money, you will gain that respect like these people are gaining respect, where they don't even know, the people don't even know whom they are smiling at, but still they are giving them a respect because of that uniform that they are wearing. So that thing got stuck in my mind for quite a long time. So regularly my father, when he used to travel to Dubai, he used to take me earlier 3-4 hours, and he used to make me look at this crew member, this is this crew airlines crew member, this is that crew airlines crew member. and it began so when I then we moved to, my father got we got financially good at that time, and then we moved to a good place in Panvel, Navi Mumbai. We got a good house here, and the society was really nice. The area over here is pretty good as compared to the previous areas where we used to stay. And government schools say my father was able to give me an education in private school at this time, and from 5th standard till 12th standard I did my education nicely. In my 12th standard, along with my boards, I also got enrolled into Franklin Institute. My father took a loan and he enrolled me, and it was like my father paid a one-time payment there, and he was expecting Franklin to do something. In fact, I was also expecting to get something out of Franklin, but unfortunately I was not. I did not get anything. They did not. They taught me. They taught me related to some how to plate, how to fold the towels, how to serve meals to the passengers, and how to serve alcohols. They literally taught me those things, and they taught me how to do my makeup. This is the makeup part which I learned really nicely there. It changed my personality, to be honest. Like, I used to look little ugly before joining the Franklin, and after joining the Franklin, because of the crowd that I had in my Franklin was pretty nice. They were all from the main cities. I used to travel 2 hours every day from Panvel to the location of Franklin, 2 hours every day journey. So the crowd in my Franklin was so good that they taught me how to be really groomed and increase my good personality. I met one of my friends there, Kajol. She, after joining the Franklin, within the span of 6 months, she became a crew in Indigo Airlines. And during the 6 months, she pushed me a lot to become a cabin crew. She gave me a lot of contacts, because back then we never had this walk-in interviews or online registration. Though internet was not that good. So I'm talking about the year of 2014. And there was a lot of middleman agents. A lot of people were involved, and I used to travel 3 hours every day to give my interviews as well, from Panvel to go to Borivali, Malad. It's quite far from Panvel, so I used to travel to give my interviews, but I got mostly rejected because I was not eligible as per the age criteria, and my height was just 153 centimeters. When I got to know about it, I was heartbroken. But then I did not lose my hope, and I continued to prepare myself. I was like, I want to do it at any cost. When my relatives used to ask me, Nisha, what do you want to be in future? I used to tell them I want to be a cabin crew. They used to laugh at me, stating that, Nisha, you don't have good education, your height is not that great, look at you, you are so thin, and all of those things. They tried a lot to demotivate me, my close relatives as well. And but then I am a person who's very stubborn. I like challenges a lot. Someone who's demotivating me or challenging me about something, I enjoy that challenge a lot, to be honest. And I don't take it as a revenge to that I will do something bad to you. I take that challenge as I will do something to myself to prove you wrong. Okay, so that is how I took that challenges. For me, every rejection, I took it a challenge to upgrade myself, not to listen to them and prove them wrong, that whatever they said is not true, whatever I am doing is true. So that particular thought helped me a lot to motivate myself and continuously give interviews despite not matching the eligibility criteria. I gave multiple interviews, and I after Kajal got selected, then I also left in Franklin. I did not focus much on that. I turned 18 by, so when I turned 18, I started looking out for my job. And because I was not that great in English language communication, my personality was still not good, and my confidence level was like very low. I never liked myself when I was in 12th standard. To improve myself, Kajal helped me a lot. Kajal told me that, Nisha, if you're not getting into the cabin crew, at least work somewhere where you can gain experience and improve yourself on regular basis. So with her suggestion, I took this as a job, and I went to the Royal Tulip, which is located in Kharghar. I worked there. That was my first place where I worked in my life, and I was earning 12,000 per month, out of which I used to give 8,000 at home and 4,000 for my own personal use. Along with my colleges and everything, I used to do this. And I did a good job there. I got good appreciation. I got really good in my personality, and I built my confidence a lot while communicating with lot of customer who was coming at the hotel. Then after working there for 6-7 months, I left that job. Then it was my time to improve my English. So to improve my English, I looked out for a call center job where they are where I can improve my English while communicating with the customers over the call. And I got a job in Aegis, and Aegis was used to deal with the US clients mostly. So I started working there. I improved my English a lot. I used to practice on regular basis. So for 8 hours, I used to speak in English with a lot of grammatical mistakes and all of those things. But still, I built my confidence through Royal Tulip. Then I improved my English. At least my communication was a little bit okay back then. And after working there for again 6 to 7 months, I left that job. And this entire time, this entire year, I was constantly giving my interviews. So one in so 12 standard ke half say, and this entire work process ke beech mein, I used to take out time and I used to constantly give interviews. I still remember I used to give like 4 to 5 interviews in a month. And to be honest, I really don't have a count how many times I have given interviews so far in my life. And एक टाइम ऐसा आ गया था दैट आफ्टर दैट एजेस वर्क कि नहीं हो पाएगा निशा. आई थिंक पीपल हु आर टेलिंग यू actually true. You will not be able to perform really well. Just go back to your 9 to 5 job, and things are not in your favor, so leave that. Then my father, again he's like, no Nisha, you can do it, and he took me again to the airport to build my confidence, and that ignited me a lot. And that's when I decided, so I need this support, I need this crew member to see every day to improve my desire to become a cabin crew. And then I got a job at the airport. I used to work in GVK Lounge. Now it is turned into Adani Lounge. It is a lounge for the premium and high profile passengers. And I felt it really good because there I need to deal with the high profile people, where I have to increase my personality, my communication, improve my knowledge, and how to interact with the high profile people. Those all things will help me. And to be honest, GVK Lounge helped me a lot to that, to interact with those celebrities, VIP passengers coming on the flight, resting in the lounge. And I did that for 4 months maybe, because at that time and for me, from the airport, Mumbai International Airport, say, to go and give my interviews in Malad and Borivali was quite easy. So from Panvel, I used to travel to airport by changing 3 mode of transportation. And from after completing my job, I used to mostly take night shift, so that morning at 7 o'clock I'll get free. By 10 o'clock I'll reach to the Malad and give my interviews. Then from Malad or Borivali I'll come back to Panvel again. 2-3 modes of transportation I have to change in between, and 2-3 hours of sleep. But then I continuously gave my interviews. Thank you to the GVK Lounge, which gave me an opportunity. There I used to see a lot of crew members every day. That helped me a lot. And there was a really good managers there, Mr. Royston, I still remember. He was my manager, and he literally pushed me and many of my friends to become a cabin crew. And at that time when I was working in GVK, there were few girls who never wanted to be a cabin crew, but he inspired them so much that literally now these girls are flying in Qatar Airways and in Air India. And he inspired me a lot as well. And I was going and giving my interviews. And one day I remember I gave my interview in Borivali, and it was not crowded. It was just 10 people, and I went and gave my interviews. Recruiter literally rejected me, telling me, Nisha, your one eye is small, one eye is big. I'm like, okay. I was shocked. Okay, like I never knew about it, and it's not even observed. Nobody has ever told me, and you are telling me with this, and who is going to observe the small minor things? Then I was like, next time I'm going to get selected in your airlines itself. So during my entire preparation, I worked there for 3 months or 4 months. And one day I met with a huge accident in my life. And that accident was so horrible that I was bedridden for 3 months. And in that accident, I lost half of my face. This area was completely gone. My teeth were gone. My hands and my chest was completely gone in that accident. And 3 months tak I could not do anything. And after the accident, doctor informed my mother that just 1 week ka hospitalized thi main. And then उस time पे doctor told me, until unless your wounds are not healed, you are not supposed to take bath, or else you will get infections. Okay doctor, no problem. When I went back home, my brother got chicken pox, and sleeping वहाँ पे his घर पे भी थोड़ा सा 1 BHK, so to take rest I slept next to him one day, and then next day I got chicken pox. And then during the chickenpox, it is necessary for Indians to take shower with hot water, hot and piping water. I took shower with that and I got infection. My this entire face, which was already ruined, now it has filled with lot of pus. At that time, I still remember one of my friends who was really close to me. She told me that, Nisha, I cannot look at you because you are scaring me now. This is what the statement is, and I completely lost all of my hopes of becoming a cabin crew. And I didn't know like how can God do this to me. I was working so hard to be one, but God took a lot of pariksha, took a lot of examination, made me patient. I'm crying because I'm going back to that nostalgic period, which I don't want to. Like I said, this is going to be one of the best videos I've ever made on YouTube channel. And then after doing that, then I got recovered. Luckily, I got recovered. I had two best friends with me at that time who helped me a lot, who motivated me to be one. I'll just come back. So after that incident, I completely gave up on my dreams, and but luckily I had good friends with me, like Kajol and other two friends, and they helped me. They told me, pushed me, ki Nisha, there is this interview happening. Just go ahead and give your interview. After my fully recovery, I took a lot of skin treatment and invested a lot of money on my skin, and now I don't even have a single scar on my face. Thank you to that doctor as well. And post that so one day Indigo was hiding in Mumbai, and I went there and I gave my interview, and I got selected for PD training, which is called as personality development training. So that training is of 1 week. That for that I was asked to go to Delhi for a week, and I went to Delhi. I completed my training, and after completing the training, they told me, Nisha, we are sending you in PhD training. And I also did PhD training, pre-hire training, which many of you are aware about, and I have created a video of PhD training in my previous video, so please go ahead and check out that. You will get a brief idea about what is PhD. I did my PhD training in Indigo itself, in iFly training. It was one of the best trainings for me because it was free of cost for me. I was getting accommodation, I was getting free food, everything was for free for me, so it was good for me at that time. And my English was not that weak, it's just that communication part was a little weak. And during that time, so in that PhD it was just 1 month, so during that time every week there used to be an interview, and there used to be total 8 rounds. Every Saturday they used to conduct interviews for us. All of my friends, after a month, like almost at the end of the month, if you don't get selected, then you will be going back home. And that PhD training, I tried my level best. I did a lot of hard work that time, and in the last, I was the one who went and gave the interview. And during that interview, they were like, Nisha, just hold on for 2 days, we will let you know. And then I was like, Nisha, done, there is no going back to Indigo or aviation. You are made for the 9 to 5 job only. Just go and do that. And then I had a really lovely friend back then, so he helped me. He was like, don't demotivate yourself. Listen, SpiceJet is hiring on that same day when I cleared my interview in that day. So as SpiceJet was hiring on the next day, so I went and I gave my interview in SpiceJet. I was waiting in the cafeteria. It was Monday, and I was waiting in the cafeteria for my offer letter. And at the same time, I got a call from Indigo stating that, Nisha, you have been selected as a crew in Indigo Airlines. So when are you planning to come to GBP to collect your offer letter? So Universe gave me 2 offer letters in my hand. It was one of the best day of my life, and I have literally created a tattoo. So whenever I feel demotivated, I see that date. I have created I've marked that date, 28th October 2016. That is the exact date when I got 2 offer letters in my hand. And I joined Indigo because Indigo was my dream, and then I took a challenge of that lady who rejected me because of my eyes. So I took that challenge. So I always took that challenge in a good way, making myself successful, upgrading myself. So you should also take those challenges, not to demotivate yourself, but to upgrade yourself in a good manner. And then best revenge is your success. Okay, no fights, nothing, just work on yourself. The success is going to beat everyone. And let me also tell you, there are a few things. So when I got selected in during that training, so I did not tell anyone that I got selected, and I did not even, just my mother and my father only, they knew about my entire journey and about my selection process. And my relatives, definitely they were making a lot of fun of me, ki Nisha, what is happening, what are you doing, you're working in a hotel, ah ha ha, don't be like Nisha. They used to tell to their children that don't be like Nisha, don't play with her, don't speak to her, she's not a good girl. But boom, I gave them a surprise, and I gave my tickets to my granny, and I called them everyone to Delhi, and they traveled for the first time. They sat on the aircraft for the first time, traveled to Delhi, and literally I called them a week prior so that they can travel and explore all the Delhi and Agra. They can go to Mathura, they can explore all of those places, and I did that. I did that. I wore that cap. I wore that. I had that offer, that certification, graduation certificate in my hand. In fact, I also won an award in Indigo for the best attitude. This entire journey was really, really good for me. And to be honest, it was quite difficult in the beginning, but at the end, I made it happen. You can also make it happen, and I'm there to help you. So do not waste your money in the in any institute spending lakhs and lakhs of rupees, because you're not going to gain good information. Prepare yourself for the cabin crew interview. If you need assistance for the cabin crew interviews, feel free to contact me. I provide affordable trainings to all the aspirants. Successfully, I have trained 80 plus aspirants, and 25 of them are soaring high. And it's been only 1.5 years I have opened Crew Hub. So you can imagine the amount of work I do for you all. Don't waste your time, don't waste your energy. If you really see yourself wearing your dream uniform in 2005, then please enroll to our course. The next batch is starting soon in the January. Starting year, good blessings you can take and start your year with good notes, on a good notes. So yes, this was my journey, entire journey. And why I opened Crew Hub, let me also be clear here. I have wasted 2 lakh rupees. Many of you, like you, have wasted a lakhs and lakhs of rupees in institution. I'm sure many of you can relate that you did not learn more than you have learned through my YouTube videos and all of those things. So at that time, I see a lot of people struggling, and after getting those of struggles, like after working for 7.5 years in Indigo as a senior crew member, I plan to do something for you all. So my only during my entire journey as a cabin crew, one thing I have learned is doing best for the society, doing best for the other people. So this is what I came up with. That's why I opened Crew Hub, where I can help and inspire and help you get a better life for yourself, make your family members, make your mother and father travel in that aircraft, and take them along with you on layovers, on make them travel, give them a vacations every year, after every 6 months, like I gave vacations to my parents. My sister used to travel a lot of places solo. My brother used to travel anywhere he wants to, because of my tickets that I did. Because of me, we got a better life and better things happened in my life. So if you really want to see yourself and see your family getting a better life, I would highly recommend you not to waste lakhs of rupees of your parents just looking at the images of just hearing the 100% guarantee. Don't waste that. Please, there is not possible. This is not completely possible. 100% placement guarantee. I was too a Franklin student, but did I get 100% placement guarantee because this was also offered to me? I did not. Many of you have also enrolled into those courses where you, after looking at the interior, the aircraft sitting type and everything, made you feel like you are already in IOSIS, but entire year you did not learn anything. So that is the case. If you really wish and really want to invest good amount and invest less time, prepare yourself for the cabin crew interview, then go ahead, enroll into our courses. All the details given in the caption. If you found this video helpful, if this video motivated you a lot, then don't forget to drop hearts. It will help me to make more certain videos and connect with you emotionally as well sometimes. So best of luck, bye bye, happy new year in advance, and see you in 2025.